Welcome to part 34 of Pokemon Rijon Adventures The Go-Through. So here we are, having just reached Castro Valley, and here's one of the aides of that professor person. And yeah, he mentioned some lake, and some guy wants to give me something, I don't know. And now I'm just checking where that is on the map. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually show a lake, so I'm a bit confused. Well, we'll find out eventually. And yeah, I'm just moving around the map. Okay, I'll stop now. So yeah, basically this area, Castro Valley, is home to the next gym. And that girl's excited about some boat from Hoenn. I hate to break it to you, lady, but, when it comes to Hoenn, there's not much to be excited about. Oh. Okay, anyways. Here's some old guy, and he mentions Captain Stone. I think he mentioned he died, actually. I just realized. And apparently before here there was some sort of mansion. Yeah, I remember in Brown, Castro Valley had some sort of mansion maze place. There's that Rijon post service thing, there's nothing new. I still don't get why that's there, aside to just annoy you. And so yeah, there's an area that leads to the next area, I guess. And yeah, the SS Marina that guy talks about. So yeah, here's some person, I guess. And yeah, here's an old guy. Hello, old guy. Are you lost? Did you forget to take your medication again? It's alright, I'll take you home. Okay, so yeah, this guy talks about Team Rocket, and I'm just checking now to see what items are at the Pokemon Center. Apparently here they sell timer balls. That'll certainly be useful later on, but in 4th generation, they kind of lose their value because, you know, it does anywhere between times 1 and times 4. But the dark balls already do times 4. Actually, I forget if they're called dark balls or dusk balls. Oh yeah, they're dusk balls. Dark balls are those Pokeballs they used in the 4th Pokemon movie. So you're just killing my Pokemon. And here's some guy talking about Pokemon stats, all that kind of stuff. And here's the guy talking about levels. Actually, that's wrong. There are 2, Sableye and Spiritomb. Granted, Sableye's stats could be better, but Spiritomb's alright. And yeah, so now I'm just running around, checking all the houses. And apparently this is Bridget's house. Who is Bridget? Let's see. Oh, she's just the box person. So yeah, she gives you a Premier Ball, something that I'm probably never gonna use again, or even mention, or remember for that matter. And yeah, just checking the houses. And yeah, here's some person. And she mentions mail, stuff like that. Popo! That's kind of a weird sound for a Pidgey to make. Popo! 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 Okay, that's the guy who trades, like, Jinx for Poliwhirl and Cerulean. No, I'm not gonna trade with him. Why would you think that? And so, yeah, here I'm just checking to make sure I was everywhere. And I'm just checking over here. Yeah, basically, there's nothing really left in Castro Valley except for the gym. So let's see what's in here. Okay, there's no light, sort of like Dewford. And yeah, apparently there's some tiles you can't step on. But I'm checking to see if they're trainers, but it doesn't seem like they are, so it's like an invisible wall or something. Because I'm like also pressing A a lot of times, so I'm just walking around pressing A to see if there's anything here. And I run into a lot of those weird dead-end things. And yeah, this is really odd. And yeah, there's nothing here, I mean, except for like these invisible wall things. Maybe it'll be better if I get Flash. Hopefully I'll be able to get that sometime soon. I'm not entirely sure where it is yet. I might just go ahead and check to see where to find it. So, yeah. I'm just walking around, moving through all these invisible walls, and just checking the item finder here because I feel like it. And yeah, apparently there's two of those big tile things for gym leaders. So are there maybe two gym leaders? Okay, yeah, screw this. I really have no clue what's going on in this gym. I'll just deal with it later. So, yeah, that was a complete waste of time. And I'm just gonna, I think, go to that area up here. Because there's bound to be some stuff over here. No, of course not. The only cool Rattata... Well, there's actually no cool Rattata. There's Eradicate. And before you say Eradicate used to be Rattata, this one was caught as a wild Raticate. The only cool Rattata... Well, there are no cool Rattata. There's a cool Raticate, Mr. Nom Nom. Inside joke. And so, yeah, apparently here's Dragon Claw, which is a really nice move. And so, yeah, Aerodactyl and Charizard can learn it. I think of teaching it to Aerodactyl, but then I remember that Dragon Claw is special this generation, so it would be a lot better for Charizard. But if it were 4th gen, it would be better for Aerodactyl. So yeah, I just delete Metal Claw. I never use it anyway. Dragon Claw is more powerful. It's special and perfectly accurate. Granted, Metal Claw is like 95 accuracy, but that's still a small chance of missing. So yeah, you might have seen that flash before. That was just a wild Pokemon battle I had. Vaporeon leveled up from it. It was like a Beedrill level 19. Vaporeon won a KO'd. Just because I needed to delete one of those wild battles for the sake of, fitting it into the time slot. But again, you really didn't miss anything. Unless you count missing something as in seeing Vaporeon one-shot a wild Beedrill. That's like a lot lower level than it. And having barely enough experience to level up from it, then yeah. So here's this ninja guy. He has a Beedrill. And it's raining. So yeah, Kadabra uses Psybeam. And critical hit. May have mattered, may have not, I don't know. So yeah, Kadabra levels up because Kadabra is cool like that. And now he sends in a Ninjask. So I decide to go into Ampharos. Because the best way to tackle a flying speedy bug is with a giant kind of sheep thing, kind of not, that walks on two legs, has flippers, and punches with its fists that aren't there. Fists of Thunder! Okay. So, yeah, Erg. So, just walking around, actually running. And here's a guy hidden as a tree, even though he completely stands out, even more than in the guys stand out in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond, and Pearl, and Platinum, because there's a golden tree right there, and he's a green tree. That's a lot smaller. So here's a Beedrill level 36. Kadabra uses Psybeam, and... Yeah, even though I narrated this after recording it, it's still just as annoying. I mean, come on! That had to be bad luck or something. And now, because I'm really angry, Furret's gonna come in and kill it. Because Furret's angry too. And granted, it looks cute even when it's angry, but trust me when I say don't mess with Furret. Because it will kick your ass. So yeah, here's another Ninjask, and I use Ampharos again. This Ninjask is slightly higher leveled, and it uses Swords Dance. And in case you're wondering how this Ampharos outsped the other Ninjask, just a reminder, it still has the Quick Claw. So remember that. And yeah, Ampharos KOs it easily in one hit and grows to level 33. Now here's another Beedrill, and I don't feel like dealing with this, so I'm just going to go into Aerodactyl. Because Aerodactyl are awesome, and they're perfect for killing bees. Wait, did I just say bees? I mean bees. Oh, that was a complete accident. I apologize. That sounded really weird. And so yeah, Aerodactyl one-shot Beedrill, obviously. Gains a fair amount of experience. And yeah. So stay tuned tomorrow for part 35. I'll see you next time.